If we've learned anything from the recent pandemic is A, you cannot live paycheck to paycheck, and B, either you need to be able to supply your family with some sort of food stability. If you could not get to the store, could you grow your own food? How long would the food in your house last? One of the ways you can be prepared other than storing non-perishable food is to know how to grow your own food. You should also know how to raise your own food too, but that's another speech. Today we're going to go over the basics of how to set up a raised garden bed and how you can make these beds any size to fit any large backyard or any small patio deck. Hi, my name is Andre Johansson. I'm the owner of Viking Family Farms in Sandpoint, Idaho. We are a less than 1 acre rural farm that produces about 300 pounds of produce a year. We raise pigs and chickens. We have 3 grow methods: greenhouse, hydroponics, and raised garden beds. We also can dehydrate and freeze dry our food for long-term storage. Raised garden beds are the one I will be talking about today. The benefits of raised garden beds. 1, improve soil quality, improve overall soil composition, better drainage, also soil temperature in the spring, get a sooner start. Easier access, reduce bending and kneeling. Ideal for smaller spaces. They can be made to fit any space. Weed and pest management, elevated design, deters some pests, and fewer weeds to manage. Materials needed. If you were to be making them from wood, cedar, redwood, or composite, never out of pressure treated or any other wood that's treated with something. Alternatives also would be brick, stone, or metal. Soil components: topsoil, compost, peat moss, vermiculite, and sand. Also tools required would be shovel, rake, level, drill, or hammer. Step-by-step in setup. Choosing a location. Something with southern facing, sunlight requirements, at least 6 hours of sunlight a day. Also accessible for watering and easy accessibility for harvesting. Building the frame, if using wood, make sure you measure and cut. Assemble the frame. Also, you want to support the corners, and anything over 8 feet, you want to put supports in the center to prevent the boxes from bulging once you put the soil in. Preparing the site, cleaning the area of grass and debris, leveling the ground, and laying down a garden cloth to prevent weeds. The cost of filling a raised garden bed with something from your box store would be enormous, so what we do is fill it halfway with stuff that we have lying around. Twigs, sticks, hay, leaves, lawn clippings, about 50% of the way, and the rest of the way we do it with our 50% compost and organic fertilized soil. Ooh, excuse me. Planting in the raised beds, choosing the plants and vegetables and flowers or herbs, using companion planting tips whenever possible. Also knowing the zone you're in. Here in Idaho, we are in zone 6. So for example, if you were doing onions, you would have to use long or short day onions. In Idaho, because of zone 6, you would use long day onions. You could not do short day onions here. In southern zones, you couldn't do long day onions, so you'd have to know what you're in. Planting techniques, spacing, depth guidelines, and watering practices. Most of that information is on the seed packets, or if you buy your starts from plants already made, you get an early start on your harvesting time. Maintenance tips: regular watering, once a day in full sun, every other day in partial sun, and obviously never water when it's raining. Weed and pest control, remember to pull weeds early so they don't rob nutrients from your plants. Create a fertilization routine. For us, it's Fertilize Fridays. Also seasonal care, crop rotation, and soil replenishment. You want to change your beds yearly, so if you're planting tomatoes one year, you're going to put carrots in them the following year and rotate them. In conclusion, the benefits of having raised gardens is cost, space, efficiency, and weed management. I would encourage you all to do a garden bed on your own and start small. You can do something inside of your house. And on your way out, I would encourage you to pick up a pamphlet from our farm. Thank you. All right.
I have a question.